Millions of your tax dollars go to the child welfare system. Now new laws have just been signed to make its investigations more transparent. I'm News 4 troubleshooter Emily Bauckham, finding out how these new laws could keep kids out of foster care who don't truly need to be there.
I feel like as a parent, you make a thousand decisions every hour, and it's always just weighed on me that that one was the wrong one.
Melissa Bright remembers putting her baby in a chair so she could change his sister's clothes.
I just heard this blood-curdling scream.
The baby fell and hit his head hard. The mom from Houston rushed him to the hospital. While he was in the ER, she had no idea a child abuse investigation was already underway.
I just thought that was normal hospital protocol. I actually thought the social worker was there for me.
Child Protective Services ended up removing the kids from their home. It took 3 months for the Brights to get them back. Melissa credits recordings she and her husband made of their interactions with caseworkers that made it less of a he said, she said.
Had we not had those, I don't think that we would have ever gotten our kids back.
Her story and others just sparked new laws in Texas. The biggest one, backed by Representative Ina Minjares from San Antonio. It reinforces due process.
Ensuring that when parents or any perpetrator is accused of abuse or neglect, that the department do its due diligence in informing them of their rights and the processes involved.
Those rights include recording interactions like the Brights did and also calling for a review of an investigation's findings.
We saw that those who did take advantage of an administrative review, it's like an appeal, there was a high percentage of those findings that were overturned.
Other new laws raise the standards for neglect and allow caregivers in abuse cases to seek a second medical opinion. Altogether, the new laws are meant to hold the system accountable.
Is what's coming into the system warranted? Are we involved in cases and lives that we don't need to be in?
Former CPS investigator Carrie Wilcoxon points out state lawmakers have spent millions to hire more caseworkers and raise salaries, all in an effort to bring caseloads down.
The cost of foster care is coming from our back pocket. And when we get it right, that means that our resources in foster care and family services are serving those that really need it.
It's about finding the truth on these kids.
The Bright family got a rare court-ordered payout from CPS for wrongfully removing their children. She hopes these new laws prevent other families from ever going through what they did.
You do have rights and you do have steps that you can take to best advocate for yourself.
I'm News 4 troubleshooter Emily Bauckham.